Hello and welcome. It's me, Eva, and I presented today my new journal from the Mossy line, and this one is called Mossy Manor. I showed almost like all of the pieces out of this journal in my tutorials that you can find in the tutorial section, how-to videos and tutorials. I showed there how to make this shaker house, and there are seeds, a lot of different types of seeds inside, and the cover is semi-soft. It means it's made of the cardstock that is covered with some layers of foam. I mean foamish stuff. It's not actually foam, and different types. This time it's burlap and linen, mostly burlap, as I see that, the different colors of burlap, and the burlap is stamped, and then I sketched a little bit on that to create the back of the manor. Here is the spine. It has two signatures, and this is the back side with crochet pieces and stamped compositions. Okay, let me show the inside. It's actually it has a lot of free space for writing, empty space for writing, but again, I made it more of a scrapbook or a book, and it's a combination of a scrapbook and a journal to write, so it's perfect for both keeping photos and keeping memories. And this is the head tag. I like kind of my personal card, and a little of a dangle, and this is a pocket with some writing paper inside, an assortment of different writing notepads. And this is the first flip. This is the first signature. It's made of an envelope, and a big envelope with a flip. The flips are covered, all of the pieces inside are covered with this moss imitation paste. I also talked about it a lot of times, and there is a tiny composition with moss imitation paper, some texture paste, linen, lace, metal leaf, and a collage with cotton, lace, handmade paper, textured handmade paper that you can see, brown paper, die cuts, and vellum die cuts, and so on. And inside you can also keep stuff. This one is a piece about mint, peppermint, and I keep collecting different. My daughter is crazy about herbal tea, and I also am fond of different medicinal plants. I'm not fond of, but I use them a lot. And when trying to heal and to treat something that nobody can treat, so I have a big assortment of different packages, and I decided that might be good memorabilia as well. So I have a package from this mint tea. It's just ordinary tea, herbal tea, but still, and a tiny shaker with, again, with seeds. These are the seeds from this plant, and these are the beautiful sequins and the die cut, and actually it's just zipped, so it can be opened and you can add anything else inside, and it is kept with a rusted pin paper clip, and it gives way to the second page. The second page, which is actually the envelope with tiny tags made of old botanical book pages and stamped as well. One of them is stamped. And, this is the way you can close it, and this is the anchor and the tiny composition around. This one is a die cut, which I recreated into chipboard, and I am going to make one day a tutorial on how to make chipboard, your own chipboard. And this one can be used as a picture holder. Okay, an assortment of different ledger, notebook, writing book, composition book, and just coffee dyed paper. This is one more page from the Young Naturalist magazine. You can even see the old pioneer sign here. It was like we used to wear this kind of badges or something like that. And it's about, I don't remember whether it's 89 or 91. It was like former USSR. One of my favorite journals, magazines. I used to be crazy, and I have always been fond of plants, and now I understand why. Like, I remember that I had an assortment of books like this. This is a piece from the book on tiny, actually leaflet on different plants and bushes, and it's a little bit of I covered it with a template and distressing coffee dyed pages, a page from a notebook, and this one is the page, actually the page from the famous from the leaflet, which we got from a famous nature resort here in Belarus, which is called Belaverskaya Pusha. And it's really famous because it still has, this old, I forgot the name of oxen. Oh, well, I will probably look for it for the next video, or the name of these ancient animals that are still here, and they almost the only place where we have them. Bisons, right? Some kind of Belarusian bisons. We call them zubr. I know there are some places in the world, but they say they are unique and live only here, but I'm not sure. One more composition with handmade paper. This time it's different type of handmade paper with different textures, and a lot of textured stuff inside, with pieces of linen, with pieces of different types of paper, and something like strings and, well, die cuts. This page is a scrapbooking page, and many pages here are made of scrapbooking paper. Also can be used for pictures and photos. The second part of the page, and it's about the end of the first, the end of the first signature. You see a lot of techniques used here, and I enjoy using and trying different techniques and different constructions, and I try to make my journals really different. And there is a tag which is not decorated heavily. It's just a tag with some acrylic paint strokes and some stamping, so you can easily use it and add some decoration, as for example I did with this tag. You can add the decoration and get some kind of same effect. This one is full of everything. In fact, just, you see, I'm missing my journals, and that's why I try to pack them with everything. I can never stop. A tiny composition with different types of die cuts and textures and fussy cut images. This one is easy to tie. In fact, it's like this. It goes like this and like this. Yeah. So also can be used for keeping anything inside. And here is another pocket. Actually, this one can also be used as a pocket, and this is one for just notes and paper. This is another pocket, and this pocket is like this. It's like this, and sorry for the sound. I cannot control this messenger, is getting crazy. And so this is a picture of oh, sorry, this is a piece of scrapbooking paper that can also be used for your pictures and photos. This one is vellum die cut, some moss imitation, a couple of tags. One is semi-adornished or semi-decorated, one is fully decorated, with assortment of fussy cut stamped images, just stickers, die cuts, and fussy cut ready-made images. Like ready-made, I mean parchment paper images. And there is a closure, like a bow. It is capped with this tiny pin and safety pin. And here is a piece of beautiful crochet lace. It was sent to me by Libby, and I still miss my by Libby, and I'm still waiting for being able to send finally something to her back, because I don't have delivery. You know, we are blocked from delivery. So and here is the dangle, just tassel, whatever they call it, and again some seeds inside, and the cork is really tight and sealed, and quite safe. So this one is nice, and moss imitation. This time it's made of some fabric, cheesecloth, and as you can see, it's hand stitched. And here you can see the picture of some plant that I picked from the forest walk, and it looks like good. It's nice. I like this kind of effect. And one more piece of one more sheet of pattern paper, and one more tag, collaged tag, and some absolutely more paper to write. And this is a piece of watercolor paper with some decoupage on it and some patterns and some composition. This one is a real genuine pressed flower. Actually, this is almost the same as this one. I guess they like double each other. And one more page from the same magazine that I told you about, and I just that. And one more beautiful page made of scrapbooking paper, and my tiny favorite collages, where I just I'm crazy about them. Some stamping around, some moss imitation, and a lot of elements with different textures and structures. This is an English-Russian old dictionary page that can also be used for writing or sketching, or you can even draw your own pictures there. Tiny page, one more page from the same magazine. Now this one is from the old country studies book on the Soviet Union, nature, and this one is just a beautiful butterfly. Okay, and some more ledger, and this is another shaker. This shaker is also seed shaker as usual, but this time it's with a nut, with a mesh that can that is quite nice, because you can touch them, you can feel them. And that's almost the one more page of the old magazine, Russian magazine, which is Nature, Young Naturalist. Okay, this one is just to keep it. And this is a paper bag, and this is one more well pressed flower here. and this is just the packaging piece from the stamps that can be used as a tag to decorate. And this is also this one can also be used as a holder for any tag or whatever. And another decoupage page, decoupaged and stenciled. Some more pages to write, and one more shaker. This one actually is not a shaker, it's just like, oh yes, it is a shaker because there are some seeds. I can see some seeds there. And this one, it even has the name, it's Heath, and I picked it a couple of years ago. And this is also hand stitched, as you can see, and there is some doodling or sketching around and some sequins to adorn the whole composition. The back side, use it for notes, for anything, and just for your pictures. Then the back pocket with some also stamp packaging as that can be used for your own tags. One more tag, one more piece of writing paper, and a pencil that I actually covered with some acrylic paint because I wanted to make it more mossy looking. Oh, and, you know, a lot of strings. I never in the journals like this, where I would like to create the effect of moss. The more fluffy they are, the better. So that's it. Thank you for watching. It will go to my Etsy shop, and it will be available as soon as the postal delivery is opened. Now they keep turning it on and off every day, but there are some countries that have already been restricted from delivery for almost a month, and the USA, with where many of my friends and customers live, has been restricted for already a month. And as soon as it's over, I'll let you know, and probably you'll get a notification in my Etsy shop. I don't know how it works now, it's on vacation, but I will, as soon as I turn it off, I will probably write some post or something. I'm not quite sure how it works in Etsy. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your spring or maybe summer, wherever you see that. And thank you so much. Have a great everything. Have a great life. See you. Bye-bye.